sitting here at a lovely Christian-owned restaurant, and wanted to kind of get Brother Paul Webb's video testimony on video, and pretty amazing how Jesus works. So check out his super cool Jesus testimony.
All right, probably not something to brag about, being legal, but also I want to share something that God's done in my life. One time I got a ticket, and try to put this together in about 5 minutes for you. But anyway, I got a ticket one time. Come down to the end of the time, the due date that I had to pay the ticket, and I was working midnights at the time, and had the date in mind. I was going to pay the ticket. Come down to the very last day. I worked at midnight, got off about 7 a.m., got home, went to sleep, and then I woke up after 5. Kind of aggravated that I waited too long, but I was tired, wore out, working all night. Anyway, I called the courthouse to pay the ticket, and they were closed. So I had to wait till the next day to call back to try to pay at the same time. It reached the end of the last day, so I know how that operates. I'm sure there was more fines added on top of it. But anyway, I called back Thursday morning, and I got a voicemail. It was a little courthouse. They said that we're closed Thursday and Friday, won't be open till the next Monday. So I became stressed, really stressing out about the situation. Thought I'd have a warrant for my arrest, and I didn't want to be going to jail over an unpaid ticket. So anyway, talked to my wife about it. Didn't know what I was supposed to do. Should I go to work over the weekend, drive with a possible suspended license? Wasn't sure. Anyway, waited till Monday, called back Monday, and had my wife call while I was taking my little girl to school. Come back in the house. My wife's at the kitchen table. Now I'll kind of play out the scenario for you, but I walk in the front door. My wife's sitting at the kitchen table.
So was it?
And as I opened the door, I saw her, and she had the phone on her ear. And then she put it down on the table, and I could tell she was frustrated. I shut the door behind me. I was like, "What is it, baby?" She goes, "Well, great." She goes, "Now it's not only just like a $130 ticket. Now it's an additional fine. So it's like $500 something that you got to pay for this ticket." Really didn't have the money at the time, so I was disappointed. And I said, "Baby, what did you tell them? Did you explain to them our situation? That I work midnights, I was tired, I come home Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, went to bed, I was going to pay on Wednesday, slept too late." She was like, yes, baby, they don't care about your situation. And just being transparent, I mean, money is tight at the point, and we all know how that operates in a relationship. Stress the family, groove out. So anyway, so did you explain to them? And she said, "Yes, baby, but they don't really care about all this, you call them back." She threw the phone at me. I picked it up. I said, "Fine." I called them back. Said, "Hey, yeah, this is Paul." I said, "I got a ticket." And they said, Yep. And they told me exactly what they told my wife. "Yes, you have an additional fine. You wasn't here to pay your ticket, so the court, they issued a bench warrant for your arrest, and now the payment is a little over $500. So I tried to explain to my situation, and they didn't really care. So I was like, "Fine, whatever," and I hung up the phone. And so it was stressful. So anyway, me and my wife kind of talked about it as politely as we could. What are we going to do? Stressing out. Anyway, I went down to the basement, had a get real moment with God. Spent almost about an hour in the basement, just praying, talking to God, crying out to Him verbally, saying, "God, can I get some help here?" Really trying to bargain with Him, trying to tell Him I've been paying my tithes. Working midnights on Saturday nights, taking my wife and children to church on Sundays, dead tired, doing all this. Can I get a little help, God? I know I got a problem with procrastination, but I need some help. Can you help me, God? Felt like I was at the cliff, fitting to fall off, another problem coming down this long road. Can't get no help, can't get a break. Really crying out to God. Finally, I went back upstairs and told my wife, I said, "Baby, we got to pay it. I can't, continue to live this life, unpaid ticket, driving on a bench warrant, might get arrested, God forbid, get arrested, go to jail over a stupid ticket. Anyway, got to pay it." "Okay, pay it." So I called the number back, and a lady picked up, told her my name, and she said, "Yep." She started typing in. She goes, "Well," because I don't see if there's a bench warrant for your arrest yet. She goes, "Why don't you just pay the ticket and call back?" As she was saying that, I was trying to interrupt her and say, No, I just called a minute ago, and they said that I haven't." And they told my wife the same thing. And my wife's eyes are getting big, and I really couldn't. I was trying to talk her back into me paying this fine, And she said, "No, just call back in the morning, and we'll see if it's taken care of." So I paid the ticket, $130 something. Called back the next morning, and I was free and clear. There was no bench warrant. So just a testimony of God's grace and mercy. No, we don't run around breaking the law, but God really intervened in my situation. I mean, He really took care of us.
It sounds like it was a stressful situation.
It
for
was.
you, man. Just a super cool Jesus story, man. That man, nothing is impossible with him. He just went delete,
Right.
and the warrant was gone.
That's exactly right.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Thank you so much for
Yes, sir.
sharing that testimony. The kingdom is upon us.
Amen.
God bless.